Hi guys. Like I said, you're gonna get sick of me, and if you see the top of my hair, you might not because of the angle the camera's at. It's a mess. I'm a mess. We know this by now. I am very hot in the summer. Summer is my least favorite season for that reason. It is so stinking hot. There is no way to find relief. It's a whole mess. So basically, because of where I live, we've been having like 90, feels like 100 some degrees where I live, so it really sucks. But anyway, I mean, I don't really like winter either, but at least I can survive in winter. Anyway, so today we're going to be talking about another state. Again, I really want you guys to comment places you want me to go that I read about, whether you look in the article and you see them or you hear about them and you really want me to go there, because I mean, I'm gonna go to the places I want to go to regardless, but I really want you guys to say the ones that you're interested in and for me to look into those places and see if I can go. Abandoned places is where it gets a little dicey because of the law. Haley, Loie, and Andrew almost got arrested when they went to an abandoned place in New York, and Sam and Colby got arrested, and the Ireland boys when they went to an abandoned place in Florida. So you gotta be really careful about the abandoned places you decide to go to. So abandoned places might be a bit dicey, but we don't talk about a lot of abandoned places on these lists so far. Most of these are hotels, which I can definitely do, because, you know, a lot of these states I don't live in. So like a lot of the ones we're talking about I don't live in, so it's like I can easily get a hotel there. I would have to anyway, so you know. Anyway, so these are 13 new places, and again guys, every time I read these, you know it's a surprise. I haven't read these beforehand, so you know. Okay. Okay. All right. Number 1, the Spy House. The Spy House, also known as the Seabrook Wilson House, is one of the oldest surviving homes in the Bay Shore. Built in mid-1663 in Port Monmouth. The house has a history of ghostly apparitions and paranormal presences. Again, I'm sorry if I pronounce anything wrong. I'm not from this state. Did my voice do that squeak, or was that something else? I don't know. Anyway, like I said, I'm not from this state, so please forgive me if I say something wrong. Owner and innkeeper Thomas Seabrook was a patriot and... Again, I can't read. Owner and innkeeper Thomas Seabrook was a patriot in the militia who spied on British troops during the Revolutionary War. Over the years, people have claimed to see a female spirit walking from room to room, looking for her crying baby. The ghost of a small boy looking out of windows, and an elderly bearded sea captain roaming the grounds and halls. The legend goes that Captain Morgan, an infamous pirate, was known to conduct torture in the basement of the house. Oh, well, that's fun, isn't it? That's fun. There's a trigger warning right there. Great. Fantastic. Also, guys, you know I don't say the state names just to kind of, because I always link the article down below so you can see what state it is. I just don't say it. I don't know why I don't, but for some reason I get anxious and I don't know why I get anxious, because I'm doing all 50 states, so I don't know why. But yeah, so the militia in that state he was a part of, so, and the infamous pirate. Fantastic. 2, historic village at Allier. Again, I'm sorry if I pronounce things wrong. A reenactor guides people during a lantern tour at the Living Museum's Allier Village in Farmingdale. Yeah, I'm going to put it on the screen. The historic village was initially in Native American ceremonial ground prior to 1650 and later established as was a bog iron based production facility. Oh, so it used to be a Native American ceremonial ground and then was later established as a bog iron based production facility. Okay, that was worded very weird. Philanthropist James Ollier purchased the facility in 1822, eventually turning it into a self-contained community for the workers and their families. I was just looking up something. Ollier eventually moved his own family into a large farmhouse on the property in 1832. Ollier was devastated when his wife Frances died of cholera in 1836. Considering the village's long history, it's no surprise that some people believe ghosts haunt the property. There have been accounts of people hearing sobbing from inside the founder's farmhouse, and a tall figure was seen dressed in funeral attire and top hat. Another ghost that has been reportedly sighted is said to be the playful spirit Hal Ollier, the son of James and his second wife, Calicia. Oh my god, these names! The spirit of Hal has been known to hide household objects and interact with candles. God, I probably pronounced all these names so wrong. I'm so sorry. Number 3, Tilly Smith. She died in defense of her honor. Matilda Smith, better known as Tilly, was found murdered in April of 1886. Her essay, but take off the S. Her A body was left in an open field on the grounds of Centenary College in Hackettstown, where she lived and worked as a kitchen maid. So essay, but take off the S. James Titus, a maintenance employee at the college, was arrested and charged with her murder. Titus went to trial and was convicted of the crime, even though the evidence against him was circumstantial. He was sentenced to, but escaped unaliving by signing a confession of guilt. Titus was released from prison in 1904 after having served 19 years for her murder. A large headstone stands in honor of her memory in Hackettstown Union Cemetery. According to local legend, there are frequent Tilly sightings along the grounds in the school's campus. 4. Shippen Manor. Shippen Manor, located in Oxford Township, is a historic Gregorian mansion built in the 1760s for the wealthy Shippen brothers. It's the site of some strange happenings, such as items appearing on shelves that weren't there before, doors opening and closing on their own, and ghosts appearing. People have reported seeing a young boy in period clothing, a woman's torso rushing around, and a Revolutionary War soldier roaming. Number 5, the Devil's Tree. The tree, located on Mountain Road in Bernards, is a solitary oak located in a field on Mountain Road in Bernards Township. Local legends suggest the tree is cursed. The story goes that a local farmer unalived his wife and children, then unalived himself from the tree. The legend continues that anyone who cuts down the tree will come to an untimely end. The Emlyn Physique Estate. Known as Cape May's original haunted house, the Emlyn Physique Estate, or Physique, was built in 1879 by Dr. Emmeline Physique. After Emmeline, his mother and sister had all passed on, no other families lasted very long in the house. The noises and unexplained occurrences would eventually scare them away. During ghost tours, visitors have reported being touched, and some have seen a woman in vintage clothing wandering through the historic home. In this audio recording provided by the museum's management, a recording made in one of the 18 rooms in the mansion captured the disembodied voice of a child. 7. Jenny Jump State Forest. Some say the ghost of Jenny lurks at Jenny Jump State Forest in Warren County. According to legend, the 9-year-old girl jumped to her unalivement off a mountain while being chased by a Native American. These stories are so tragic. 9 years old. It's so tragic. I hate the world we live in. Number 8, Ghost Lake. Ghost Lake is part of Jenny Jump State Forest, just off shades of Death Road. Oh, well, that's okay. Located in, oh my God. Yeah, I'm not even going to try to say it. I'm going to put it on the screen. The lake was created in the early 1900s by local men damming a creek. They named it for the vapor formations rising off it on cooler mornings. I'm sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze. 9, Shades of Death Road. Oh, here we go. Shades of Death Road is a 7-mile, 2-lane rural road that winds around Jenny Jump Forest and Ghost Lake. The stretch of road is the subject of many local legends. One legend states that the ghostly victims of highwayman robberies or the criminals themselves were unalived from the trees that line the road. 10, Snake Hill. Snake Hill, located in Secaucus, yep, got put on the screen, was once home to a psychiatric hospital, almshouse, penitentiary, and a potter's field. Workers, while clearing land for a road, apparently uncovered the dead. There could have been as many as 10,000 undiscovered graves there, mostly the mentally ill and the poor. In later years, there was a mass exhumation. Oh my God. I know this word, but for some reason I can't say it today, so it'll be on the screen, and I'm telling you, I swear I know the word. But did they find all of the bodies? Number 11, the Devil's Tower. The Devil's Tower, located at the end of Esplanada Road in Alpine, yep, I probably didn't say that right, so I'll put it on the screen, was built in 1910 by Manuel Rionda. I probably didn't say his name right either. For his wife, so that she could see the view of New York City. Okay. Legend states Manuel's wife was enjoying her view in the tower one evening when she spotted her husband with another woman. Overcome with anger and rage, she unalived. She unalived. Okay. That really would be the Devil's Tower. Number 12, the Cranberry Inn. The Cranberry Inn. Cranberry. The Cranberry Inn was established in 1780 after the colonies declared their independence from the British. The taverns were originally built in the mid-1700s as a place for colonial travelers to eat, drink, refresh their horses, and spend the night as they passed through the area. The current owners are Tom and Gay. Yeah, definitely can't say that last name, so I'll put it on the screen. In the 25 years they've owned the inn, they have had dozens of ghost hunters visit in hopes of communicating with spirits. The history of the inn leads itself to having many spirit entities. According to the inn's website, it was a rumored stop on the Underground Railroad. According to Gay, strange things have happened over the years. A pregnant employee had doors mysteriously swing open for her. Some staff members insist they've gotten telepathic messages warning them to turn off electrical fixtures. All the psychics that have come through tell us of all the ghosts in here are friendly and there's not a bad one in the bunch, he said. They love being in here and that's why they're attached to the inn, she added. 13. The Pine Barrens. This beautiful and mysterious place can also be supremely spooky. Excuse me. That's because there's a lot of nowhere there. Deep, dark woods, overwhelming silence, and trails that lead to certain doom. all which give rise to legends of ghosts, goblins, and yes, a devil or two. I was trying not to yawn, so if you saw weird faces at the end, that's why. Well, guys, we've learned that I can't read. No, but that one last name, when you see it, I don't even know how I would have pronounced that. I'll be filming 2 more videos today for the whole month of July. And we're almost in August. And then I'll be getting those to you in August. And this will go far beyond the summer, this series. I'm not going to make a promise, but I'm going to manifest that I will not be as tired at my job this next year. And I'll be able to get Wednesday videos of the rest of the states out to you. I'm manifesting it, hoping it will happen. Sometimes manifestations happen, sometimes they don't. But yeah. So, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!